Good morning. This is the day after of me getting my teeth pulled. Y'all, you can see I still have eyeliner on, everything. Y'all, I was in so much pain after the last vlog. I just changed clothes and I fell asleep. I didn't do any skincare. I didn't take a shower. I just went to bed. I went to bed. Kevin woke me up to eat. He ended up making me some cheeseburger mac or something like that. Ate that, took a Tylenol, went back to bed. Woke up this morning, mouth was like all the medicine, everything was out of my system. So I took a Tylenol, went back to sleep and everything. So now we up now. I got up like around. I woke up around 9 something because Newbie called and checked on me and stuff. So I just pretty much been laying around. I'm about to get up and get dressed. I really wasn't gonna record today, but I was gonna go ahead and just show up. We just showing up, y'all. We just showing up, regardless how we feeling, anything. We're gonna show up. So I'm gonna get up and get me a little shower in and everything. Cause what time is it? It is 11:09, and I eat at 12. I do plan on walking the treadmill. I'm not gonna go outside and walk for the next couple of days. I'm just gonna walk inside because I don't want no air hitting my the holes where they took the teeth out. I'm gonna do a story time like I said on my last vlog on how the whole thing went. It was like, oh my gosh. It wasn't bad. It was just like I just can't believe like I actually did this. So anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all about it. But your girl about to get up and get herself together. I'm gonna straighten my bed and take a shower because I need a good shower. Still just play some music and relax and everything. But before we get started, I just want to check in on you. Hope you're doing good. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're enjoying the holiday season. Hope you're spending more time with family and things like that. Hope you got everything that you need. Hope all your needs are met. And just pray you full of peace, love, and happiness and joy. Just hope y'all doing good. Yeah, excuse me, y'all. I'm still like on a natural high from what happened. But yeah, so I'm gonna get ready to go take a shower and everything. Get myself dressed. I don't know what I'm gonna eat just yet. I'm still like on a light diet or whatever. If I do eat, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna figure out something, but sorry. But yeah, so I'm about to take a shower, get myself together, and I'll be back. Okay, so the room looked pretty decent, and I'm about to get something to eat. I want to show y'all something that Kevin got me yesterday, for my recovery or whatever, because y'all know I can't drink out of straw between 4 to 7 days. So he went to Dollar Tree yesterday and got me this cute little pink bottle. so I could drink out of. He said, I know it probably won't keep it as cold as everything else, but he had got me this that I could drink my water out of. And then he ended up picking up me this cute little mermaid looking blanket, because he know I love blankets and stuff like that. So yeah, that he had got me yesterday for as a so-called push gift, pull gift, whatever. So yeah, he got me this yesterday. He got me some snacks and stuff too to eat on as well, to get me by the end of the day. So yeah, this is my first time opening. I didn't get to open none of this stuff yesterday. Well, I didn't open this yesterday because baby, I fell asleep. So look, it's so cute. Isn't it cute? It's a cute little blanket. This little throw blanket to throw on myself when I be sitting in the couch or on the bed or anything like that. So yeah, that's that. So it also yesterday when I thought about it, because yesterday when I made that I did the hot chocolate bar yesterday, I wasn't feeling well, but I didn't realize I jacked that thing up, and I didn't. Oh my god, the sprinkles, the gold sprinkles, they weren't supposed to go in there. I kept them in there. I kept them because I didn't know whether the compartments was either 4 or 5. But come to find it's 4. And then Kevin found the salted caramel one that I had yesterday that's supposed to go in there on the side of the microwave. I dropped it on the side of the microwave and didn't even remember. So I'm gonna go switch that out too. So I'm gonna go show y'all too. And I don't know what's going on, but this time it looked so much smaller. I don't know, because last time when I did it, it went all the way across. I'm gonna show y'all what I did last year. Last year, year before last, something like that. I did it before. Screaming. I told Kid stop buying the chicken from that job. He still be trying. But I did it last year, the year before last. Oh, why you had went away like that? It had to be 2023. Yeah, 2022 or 2023. Let me see. I have it on my Google photos, so. Cause I don't think I did it in 2024. If I did, I don't remember. Maybe it was 2024. Oh yeah, it was December 2023. So I did the same thing, but for some reason it looked a little more spaced out on this one than it did the one this year. See, this one I did in 2024. I had like the little tinsel, and I did the red this time. But the same amount of things. Thing is, I had a white kettle. I think because I had flowers on the end. Yeah, it was flowers on the end. And a little decoration. And I had extra most of that. Probably why. So this time, it's not red. I don't have the tinsel, whatever it is called, the garden. I don't have that on this time. So I'm going to go stretch it. I'm going to fix it. But this time, it's not like how I got it covered up so far down on this one. I didn't do it this time. So I had to go fix it because it's up and it's showing. And I hate this thing. That little thing. I hate that. I hate because it doesn't close. It makes me look like I'm dirty. If I could set it all on fire, I would. But I just can't. So I'm going to go fix that. My mouth is starting to get sore from those needles. But I'm going to go fix that and then try to eat a little something and then take my Tylenol. So let me go show y'all the sprinkles that I said I was supposed to be on changed. That I wasn't supposed to put in there. I just saved it just in case I didn't know if the compartment, the season thing was 4 or 5. So I'm going to go switch it. So let's go look at that. Okay, so this is the one I said I wasn't supposed to put in here. So this the one that's supposed to go in it. It's a salted caramel. Because if you can see, every one of them got a little pizzazz to them. Put it up close so y'all can see. If you didn't, just in case you didn't catch the assembly yesterday. But you see all of got like little marshmallow pieces in it and stuff. It got like the reindeers. Like, it's so cute. Like, look, the little characters inside, like little, y'all see that? It got some little substance to it. Like, it actually like theme. This is the double chocolate one. It looks nice. And this here is the vanilla and chocolate. You know, it actually like winter theme. But this here is just like the gold, which you could go with it, but it's just like, it's different because it doesn't have the little marshmallow pieces like how the rest of them do. It just, well, this don't have marshmallow pieces, but it's like reindeer. It's like holiday theme. And see, this is the salted caramel. And see, these right here are hot cocoa toppers anyway. So that's why I got these last year, because you know it's made for the hot cocoa. You see, you got this on the top of it. All the containers that I got with these, because at first I didn't see these. And I was looking for them. I said, now I know they had these hot cocoa toppers, but I couldn't find them. But I ended up finding them in the, you know how you had like the little middle aisle when you're going down, you know, going through Walmart, you had like the little middle aisle. That's why I found these on, like when they had like the holiday baking and stuff like that. That's why I found them. See, when I found them in my Walmart, they was over there where the regular sprinkles was. And this in the America's Walmart, they didn't have that. So I'm gonna take this one out, put this back inside this container, and I'm gonna put this in here because it fits more like this right here than this. Even though this could stay, but I don't want it in there. I could just put it on the side or whatever, but I don't want that. I might just put the container over here somewhere by itself, but I don't want it in here. I just want it by itself. I want this in there instead. So we're gonna do that. Alright, let's take this out. Hope I don't make a mess. I'm doing it here because I want y'all to see what I'm doing. It wouldn't be content if I didn't. Excuse me, y'all. Let me move y'all out of the way. Maybe I can do y'all right. Excuse me. Put you right there. Here, let's do that. Put it back in here. That back right there, and then let's put the lid on. I might just keep this up here just in case, you know, just for, you know, purposes. Maybe put it right there, probably. I don't know, but let's put this in here. Now that's better. Now everything's on theme now. I feel so much better. Like I said, I'm gonna leave this here. Probably leave it like this, you know. I don't know, probably right here. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna spread this whole thing, because it's like everything like in one spot right here. Versus what I did have last time I had the little hot cocoa, I had 2 of these. But I don't know where the other one is. So that probably could be it too. I had 2 of them, and they wasn't this way. They was long the other way. So that's probably why 2. But I'm gonna figure out. If not, I'm just gonna like find some candy or something to kind of fill out the bar, because it's not barring. But let me show y'all what I mean by the what you call it. See, don't mind the mess under there, but y'all see that it's not all the way down. So I'm about to refix that and cover this whole thing. Like I said, I hate this thing because it doesn't close up. I have like little bags and stuff that I have on there. It just make me look dirty. So I'm gonna fix this. That part's good. Okay, y'all, so I redid everything. As you can see, everything is more spread out now. I actually was able to take my time this time, so I'm gonna show y'all what I did differently. I pretty much still got the Keurig in the same spot. Pretty much it's still in the same spot. I pretty much spaced out my jars like I had last time, because I had them all bunched up when I did fix them up. So they spaced out now. Just a little more space, it looks a little better, because I know I had more, it was more filled out last time. So right here I have my sprinkles and everything, just the holiday, you know, cocoa toppers here. And the gold ones, I decided to put them inside this container right here. I think it look a little better because it's white with a light container. So if they want the gold one, they can get that. So I won't be wasting no money. So I just let them put that there. Well, I put it there, not let them put it there. But they can use that when they want to. I do have the two syrups here. Like I said, the caramel and the chocolate. I decided to put this little piece here that Kevin made here. This is kind of cute. They're pretty much filled with the little ornaments and the pins. I had got these from my sis that had a baby shower. We just ended up with a whole bunch of stuff from somebody, but having the stuff we didn't use, so I decided to use it for my own self. So that's that. The hot chocolate here inside this container here. I couldn't find my other acrylic container, so I decided to put it right here. And then right here I have the cups right here. So that's pretty much the whole line. Also, in the event of that, I had to go pick up Ashton. Yeah, I got a phone call. Well, that phone call you heard, that was my brother. But after that, I had a phone call from the school saying he needed to be picked up because his stomach was hurting and all that there. But when I say I'm so sick of going to that schoolhouse, when I say I'm so sick of that class, I'm sick of all that. I'm sick of all that. Because like when he was in pre-K, he didn't get sick like this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm a hush. But anyway, so that's pretty much it for so far right now. I'm getting ready to go rest. I'll take some Tylenol and sit down. I warm my food up. I'm going to slowly eat that and everything. So I'm going to go get a little rest and everything, and I'll be back. Okay, so I am back just for a little bit. I have rinsed my mouth with salt water and all that jazz. But I wanted to come in and quickly tell you about the dental visit. Because I know yesterday's vlog, it was like you just seen me there and I just didn't tell you everything that went on. Cause I was just yesterday I was so ready to get that teeth out my mouth. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. So back 2 vlogs ago, I was telling y'all that my regular dentist was Aspen Dental. Aspen Dental, like, this is no tea, no shade, nothing that's towards Aspen Dental. But Aspen Dental is extremely expensive. They're expensive. They do good work. You know, they do like other like extra, you know, things, which other dentists can do the same thing, but they are expensive. I think because they're like a chain, you know, type of dentist. Oh, I also got my coffee too. They're like a chain dentist. It's different between, it's just like Regions Bank. Regions is like a big long, like big chain of bank, versus Colony Bank is like a smaller in-town bank. So their rates gonna be different. You get what I'm saying? So the same thing with Aspen Dental. Aspen Dental rates gonna be totally different than other dental, you know, prices or whatever. Cause the amount they charge me, if I would have got, like when I did go to the dentist to get them extracted, it was a pretty penny. I'm like, just to get your teeth extracted, and it was with my insurance. With the insurance, I'm gonna let you know what it was. But anyway, so I ended up riding to Americas. Like I told you, I want to go to Americas. It was two dentists. Well, one was in Fort Valley. One my auntie went to. She went to Fort Valley. Now, they do same day treatment. And that's what I was looking for. It didn't do same day treatment, because I don't want to make an appointment and then, you know, whatever. So she went to Fort Valley. She had a problem with her tooth. She had to get taken out. And so she ended up paying out with it, because we all got the same insurance. Because Kevin, my aunt, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law was there, but I don't get the same plan. House of Rayford. It was Tyson, but now it's House of Rayford, somewhere out of South Carolina. I don't know what it is. But anyway, it's chicken plant. So she went up there and got her tooth taken out. She paid $67 with the insurance. Cool. Now, only thing about me, I was kind of hesitant on going, because, you know, she was saying that, you know, if the insurance didn't cover, because it's called emergency, it's called emergency visit, you know, they try to charge more or whatever, because she knew my tooth was hurting. That's why my head was hurting. So she said there's no guarantee that the insurance might take, because my auntie, her was an emergency claim too. But, you know, sometimes they charge you differently depending on which tooth, you know, they're taken out. I'm sorry, I get with ticks, but so she went to Fort Valley. They took her tooth out for $67 or whatever. So sometimes some dentists charge, like I was saying earlier, some dentists charge differently depending on where the tooth is located. So where she got her tooth taken out, it was one of her two front teeth. She got them taken out. I needed tooth number 14 and number 13 out, which pretty much is the one behind, it's one of the molars, the front molar. Yeah, the front molar. So that's the canine. It's the front molar. So, like I told y'all, they pretty much went weak when I got COVID. I never had tooth problem. I never had cavities. I never had none of the thing. But when I caught COVID, those two teeth, for some reason, when I started researching, I realized the tooth to organ ratio, the thing. I figured that out. I figured out why those tooth was the one that got weak. I know a lot of people don't believe it, but I believe there's a connection with everything in our body. They're just me. Okay, they're just me. I'm not telling you believe into it, but I believe that. But either way, those two teeth, the same two teeth on each side, were the two that just went haywire. So I felt like they were probably gonna charge me differently depending on where the tooth was. And so she was telling me, most people, they'll tell you. I told her what tooth it was. I told her, which one caused me pain, which one was, because sometimes they cause pain, sometimes they don't. So she was like, well, we can't bring the insurance over the phone. We have to go in and see. Most dental offices, they charge a flat whatever for extraction. Most time when you got insurance, you pay $60 to $70 to get a tooth extracted, no matter where it is. But I know some dentists, they try to charge you depending on where the tooth is and stuff like that, because that's just how some of them are. That's how Aspen Dental was. They charged more depending on where the tooth was. And they didn't want to that particular doctor didn't want to do a root canal. He don't do root canals on the molars. He pretty much do root canals on the fronts. So I had to pretty much, I remember I told y'all, it was a long time ago when I first started with these teeth. I had to go, they want me to go to another place to get the root canal done. And I had to pay $555 for each tooth. And then had to turn around and go pay $1,200 for a crown for each tooth. And then I think at the beginning of the year, my insurance was going to only pay for one. So my insurance only paid half the price for a root canal and only paid one price for a crown. So I had to so the dentist that they wanted me to go get the root canal at, they only did the root canal. They weren't going to put a temporary crown on it. They won't do none of that. So I had to go there, have a hole in my mouth, go to Aspen and get the crowns and all the stuff they want to do. And that would have been expensive. I just couldn't afford all that. So I sat there for a while. My teeth didn't bother me for a while. They was fine or whatever. Every now and then they'll start hurting, and they'll stop hurting. They'll start hurting. But this time around, it started again. This side over here started giving me a lot of pain. So when I called them, they said, well, if the insurance doesn't cover, I had to pay $250 per tooth. My spirit wasn't sitting right to go up that way anyway. I'm like, I don't know, my spirit just was sitting right. I just didn't. My spirit was sitting right. So I was thinking about going to America's. The only thing about America's is that particular doctor there was that they will do x-rays, but they'll do the x-ray right then on site. However, for your treatment, what you had to get done, you had to come back and get it done. And see, when I went there, she said, we can get you in for x-ray. Thing is, we won't be able to do what we need to do done for your tooth or your teeth until April. I was like, I cannot wait till April. So she asked me what type of insurance I have. Total insurance I have. She said, well, you go across the street over here. She said, they take your insurance and they do same day treatment. And Lord, I was praying. I was like, Lord, please let me get somebody. Let it be a smooth process. Do what I gotta do, and just get the teeth out today, because I didn't want to wait. So I was hoping I would get my teeth out today. So that's one thing I prayed about. Let me tell you how God be working too. It's gonna be a whole testimony. So I was like, okay, well, I'll go across the street, and I'm like, Lord, I said, here go one thing. So let's go here, or let's go with me to the other dental office, and I pray that everything go fine. So I went into the other dental office, and I said, hey, I was just gonna walk in because I need two teeth straight. I said, I don't care if you do one a day, one tomorrow, do both of them days, whichever one. I said, I just need them out. And so she said, had you been here before? I was like, no. She said, so she gave me new patient paper. She said, they were looking at each other, because I think they was very ticky on who to send me to, which I kind of felt kind of good going there, because they was very, I don't know, something just felt right me going there. You know, they looked at each other like, well, such and such on the clock. And she said, well, you know what? I set you up with this person at 11. And I was there at 8 something. Because, you know, I think y'all with me. I got there like around 8 something going on 9 o'clock. It was 8 something. So it was like 8 something. She said, well, I can get you in at 11 o'clock with Dr. Such and such. I don't know who that was. But I said, okay, that's fine. So I just sat there. I sat there the whole time and I filled out my paperwork and everything. And she called me back. She said, well, do you mind going to get both of them out? You just want one? I said, it don't matter. You can get both of them out. I don't care. And so the whole time I was sitting in the waiting room, I was like, Lord. And I was telling Kelly, I said, Lord, I don't want to pay no more than $150. Because I know both doctors that charge $60 to $70 too, though I said $150. I said, Lord, I don't want to pay no more than $150, you know, with the doctor fee. So I sat there for a while and I was texting Kevin and everything like that. But I was mostly thankful that they were able to see me the same day. So eventually, like around about 10:45, they called me in the back and I did the x-rays and everything. And the doctor came in and he said the same thing that Aspen didn't want me to do. He said, you're gonna need root canal and a crown if you want to save him. I said, you know what? I said, I don't care about saving no more. I just take him out. And so he said, okay, that's fine. So he knocked me up and everything. And the lady said, well, I'm going to get you a quote. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let the ladies know in the front and get you a quote and they'll let you know how much you're going to pay. So I sat there for a minute, you know, whatever. And I was like, Lord, I won't pay no more than $150. Okay. So the lady came and she said, well, with the x-rays and the anesthesia, all the this and that third, and the 2 extractions going to be $375 up front. $375. I said, you know what, it's whatever. Okay, I'll pay it. Well, she said, you gonna pay it? I said, I'll pay it. And I'm like, Lord, I said, I don't want to pay no more than $150. But you know, I went on with the thing. So I sat there for a little while. He had to do me and somebody else. My medicine ended up wearing off. So when he came back in, he said, I'm sorry, I took so long. He said, he gave me 2 patients at one time and I only had 1 disease. I said, that's fine. You know, he was very gentle. He was very attentive. He was very nice, very caring. He was, he did not make me feel nervous at all. Even when he stuck me with the needles and stuff, it hurt, but he calmed me through. I was fine. I didn't have to freak out or anything like that. So he said, okay, it's okay. I just put some more anesthesia inside your teeth or whatever. So he did that or whatever. And he on the extraction process, this side was easier than this, but the thing about this one more broke off than this one. But he pulled this out. The sound of the teeth coming out, I almost lost it. I felt like my whole jaw was coming apart. It was like, and he said, okay, you're gonna hear some sounds, you're gonna hear some tugging and stuff. He said, tugging, pressure, normal. You feel pain, raise your hand. So at one point he ended up pulling. I said, I feel pain. He said, 1 second. Let me put. He shot some more of the stuff in. Never know. He started wiggling. He wiggled it out. He said, okay. He said, you hear some sound, but it's moving out. So he moved it out. That was done. Got this side over here, baby. This side was the one that hurting. And he had to like numb up about 2 or 3 times while he was doing the extraction, baby. When I said this joke here didn't want to come out, it did not want to come out at all. It didn't want to come out. So he ended up working on this one. He was going like this in my mouth, trying to get it out. You know, I didn't care. You know, I don't care. He would have yanked my whole jaw off at this point. I didn't care. Long that tooth was coming out. But he said, okay, it's out or whatever, this and that third. So they give me gauze. He said, you take care of yourself. He said, I'm gonna give you. Told the nurse to give me the instruction to do. You know, the aftercare of me taking my teeth out and stuff, right? And so after that, you know, the whole time before I got my teeth done, I'm telling Kevin, I said, I kind of feel bad because, you know, I didn't want to spend this money. He said, baby, we gonna be fine. He said, you need to take care of yourself. He said, you've been putting it out for too long. Each time you take them teeth out, he said, I don't want to see you in pain no more. We were just talking. He was calming me down and stuff. Because one thing about, I don't like spending too much money on stuff. I don't like putting us in a hole. Not saying we were going to be in a hole, but I just didn't expect to pull out $375 right then. Christmas coming up, Thanksgiving, all this stuff. I didn't feel like doing all that. So, yeah. But she gave me the aftercare thing, put the gauze in my mouth and everything. So I get to the desk, okay? I get to the desk, and she said, well, go around to Miss such and such, and she'll check you out. Okay. So I pull out my card. I said, well, we're going to pay $375. You know, I didn't want to pay $375. Like, Lord, I asked you to pay no more than $150. And that lady said, $120.40. I said, excuse me? She said $120.40. So I said, I pulled out that debit card so fast. Pulled it out so fast. Here, swipe. Because, baby, that's a whole lot better than $375. So, my thing is, she said, so for what I was told, the whole procedure for the 2 extractions, the anesthesia, the x-rays and stuff like that was $375. I had to pay $120. Now with Aspen Dental, okay, this is why I didn't go with Aspen Dental. That's why I just went somewhere else besides Aspen Dental. With Aspen Dental, okay, y'all hear me? Listen to me. With Aspen Dental, for the anesthesia and the extraction, it didn't say anything about x-rays. The x-ray was so-called free. But for the anesthesia, just to numb up my mouth, and for the 2 extraction, were about $700. It was about $700. Now, when I initially went to Aspen Dental to get my teeth cleaned and stuff like that, I don't know how their system work or what. I'm used to other dental offices and stuff, but they want to do a deep clean of my gums, which I don't care. I want it all. Deep clean my gum. If they would have did extractions, they would have had that plus that thing of the cleaning. Some fill-ins. I had a few little fill-ins to get done, just about like two little fill-ins or whatever, just small, and get extractions and something else. They said $6,000. Excuse me? No, ma'am. So I've been on this journey on fixing everything else. I did go to a dentist, but when I did go to the dentist, all my other teeth, y'all know I use that No BS toothpaste, right? I use the No BS toothpaste. Though the part that was supposed to be got filled in, they're closed. They're closed. Me, I know people don't believe it, but I believe everything on your body can regenerate. It might take time, but it does. I believe in full healing that Jesus Christ died on the cross for me to have. I really feel like that. You know, some things, some things just happen. But at the end of the day, I really do feel like if you believe it, it gonna happen. Now I knew my teeth, they were just gone. I knew they was gone, but I feel like the rest of them I can prevent. They can do better or whatever. So after the COVID thing, my 2 teeth at the food, I had to end up with 2 like little. I tried to get 2 like fillings on 2 of my teeth. But when I went and got X-rayed yesterday, those cavities were filled in. Cause I used the No BS toothpaste. They got the xylitol and stuff to help remineralize your teeth. That's what I did. So yeah. But long story short, I paid way less. But all in all, I paid less than Aspen Dental. Aspen Dental wanted me to pay, and that with insurance. With the insurance, it was about $700 for 2 extractions, anesthesia. So like, this is nothing against Aspen Dental. I feel like due to the fact it's kind of like how a big corporation, they charge more versus smaller dental offices. That's why you have to like do what you must. Now I ain't gonna lie, they do some 5 jobs. I see they offer more. They offer more than more dental offices does. But some dental offices, they offer the same thing but a fraction of the cost because they're small dental offices. But do what you want to do what you must. But do your research on certain things, because some people they be price gouging. But other than that, the teeth are out. Good thing is, like I told y'all, if I ever got my teeth out, you would never know. You would never see them, never, because it's one of those. Now, if it was up over here, I have a fit, baby. I guarantee I will find some type of way to get a root canal and a crown on that joke, because I don't want my side teeth out. But due to the fact that it's back here, you can't tell it. So I can smile, you still can't see it. So that's why I didn't mind. I didn't mind taking these out because where they were placed there. So my job now is to make sure all my other teeth stay in optimal health. Only thing I want to do is get this chip here fixed, and I'll just talk to them, see if they'll do that. Just get the tooth here, just put on, and that's it. Other than that, everything's good. Everything's good. Maybe later I'll probably think about a little partial to put up on there on the side. I don't know, but at this point I don't even care. I feel better. I'm not in pain anymore, except for the pain from them needles, because my jaw hurt from them things being in there. But on that, my head is not hurting anymore, baby. My head used to hurt everything because my tooth would hurt me that bad. Yes, it would hurt that bad. And it's just me have to learn how to. I brushed my teeth today for the first time since yesterday, till I got my teeth taken out, and I was going so slow. I was so scared, and I had to learn to like let the toothpaste stuff, you know how you spit toothpaste stuff out. I couldn't spit, I had to let it fall out. I felt like a drooling baby. Like when I did my salt water rinse, I felt like a drooling baby doing that. But yeah, I felt like I needed to be up, you know, doing that. So yeah, so that is everything that when it came down to my tooth, my mouth, as far as the tooth pain, the pain from the tooth, I'm Gucci. I'm good on that. It's just my mouth is sore from being tugged on yesterday, and the needles. It hurt where the needles were, and inside of my jaw from when they was moving everything, and from where they were pulling the neck. But as far as the socket where the tooth was, it just itches. It doesn't matter. It just itch. It doesn't hurt. It just itches. It just everything outside, like outside of my gum, where it hurt. That part is sore, and you know that's pretty much it. But everything else it just itches. That's all. So that's pretty much the story time of my tooth extraction. So yeah, that's good. So it's 2:21. I might make the kids a hot chocolate tonight. See how they do with that. I don't know. We're gonna see. I might record doing that. I don't know. Just to see, just spend a little family time since it's Friday and everything. They can sit down and watch TV and drink their hot chocolate tonight or something. So I might come back and record them doing that and see how they react to that, because they so ready, because they saw it last night when I made it, and they were like, "Gonna drink this now, or we're gonna have to wait next month?" I'm like, baby, you drinking whatever. I just needed to record it to put it together, pretty much. So yeah, but I'm gonna get ready to let y'all go, y'all. Get ready to start editing, because I had, including this vlog, it's 3 in total. So yeah, I'm getting ready to let y'all go. Get ready to start another one tomorrow for Vlogmas again. But I want to say thank you so much for spending time with me today. Thank you for always showing love and support. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe if you're new, and join the family. But until next time, you all stay encouraged, stay blessed, and know that I love you, and I'll catch you in the next one.